In a world where peace and magic reigned, an evil god named Vidrak appeared and started to attack man with his monsters and his 12 apostles. The only hope of humanity was 5 long-range mages, headed by their strongest named Setsuna. The 5 mages combine their power as they launch a combined attack on Vidrak. Their attack has no effect as Setsuna realizes that Vidrak dispelled their attack. The others attack again as the result is the same as the last. The mana of the mages are almost depleted as we see most of them getting eaten by the monsters. After a hard short battle, we see Setsuna on his knees bleeding out. He refuses to accept defeat as he launches a close ranges attack, which works on injuring Vidrak. Setsuna realizes that he should have chosen close range magic instead of long range. He then remembers he had the necklace of time, given to him by his headmaster. Setsuna activates the power as he finds himself 10 years into the past. His friend named Leo smacks his head telling him to go choose his magic type. He goes to the altar as everyone expects him to choose long-ranged magic. The types of magic chosen are long-ranged, close combat, summoner, creativity and general magic. Setsuna chooses close combat as he swears to beat Vidrak to the ground the next time they meet. The lecturer of the long-range department named Cyrus is seen engulfed with anger as Setsuna chooses close combat. Setsuna goes to find his department as he hears a commotion. A red-haired girl in the close combat department is fighting against 3 bullies in the long-range department. The bullies had taken an artifact given to the girl by her mother. One of the bullies with the fire element shoots a fireball at the girl as she dodges. She creates a dagger with a mana and prepares to fight. The bully shoots a bigger fireball as we see the girl on the ground. Setsuna senses danger as the bully shoots a much bigger fireball as the girl is seen helpless. Setsuna speeds up and saves the girl from danger. The bully gets angry as he plans to burn Setsuna alive. The bully shoots fireballs as Setsuna powers his legs with mana. He dodges the fireballs coming his way as we see him doing dynamic moves in mid-air. The bully is seen confused that a close combat mage can move that fast. He shoots a fireball straight at Setsuna as Setsuna cuts through the fireball with his mana sword. The bully is seen reciting an incantation as Setsuna uses speed to reach the bully. Setsuna imbues his fist with mana and strikes the bully's gut with it, ending the fight. The big guy amongst the bully gives the artifact to Setsuna. The girl introduces herself as Layla. Layla takes Setsuna to the department. Setsuna remembers his past that the headmaster promised to show him how to get 2 magic talents. The headmaster had both summoning and spirit talent. Setsuna wants to get the headmaster's attention and ask him to pass on the knowledge of the 2 talents to him. They get to the department as we see the assistant teacher. The assistant teacher belittles Setsuna as Setsuna tells him to take pride in the magic he teaches. The professor tells Setsuna to follow him. We see various close combat students struggling to break a rock with a magic rock inside. But tells Setsuna to break a rock in 10 minutes. The teacher himself takes 30 minutes to break the rock. Setsuna reads the flow of mana in the rock and says that he would break the rock in 10 seconds. The professor gets angry as he wishes for Setsuna to fail. Setsuna creates a mana sword as he strikes the rock. The rock doesn't break as the teacher mocks him. The rock shatters into pieces as Setsuna takes out the magic gem. The teacher accuses Setsuna of cheating as the head teacher named Lionel comes there. He explains that Setsuna looked for the weakness in the rock and used the mana sword to target that area. Lionel tells his assistant to raise his guard. He punches the assistant as the punch pushes him back to hit the wall. Setsuna tells Lionel that he wants to represent the close combat department for the exchange match between the other departments. Lionel tells Setsuna that a person named Drago broke the rock into pieces, but with his fist. A fight will be held in 1 week between Setsuna and Drago to show the person who will represent the close combat department. Setsuna and Layla go to a place Setsuna used to train at. The tree there will refill his replenished mana when he trains. He tells Layla that, with this kind of training, he would become 3 times stronger than his recent self. Drago is seen in the gym. He is seen lifting a heavy barbell as the others are amazed. He then uses the training rocks as weights to do push-ups. Layla sees this and gets worried for Setsuna. Setsuna focuses mana on his brain as he learns various martial arts techniques. He gets up and starts to train using the techniques. Due to stressing his body, he falls to the ground and a wound appears on his hand. The tree releases mana as it heals Setsuna. Some days later, we see Setsuna using the same number of rocks Drago used for his own training. The day of the fight has come. Lionel is seen as he is the referee for the match. It begins as Setsuna attacks with a back hook kick. Drago blocks it as Setsuna continues with a back kick. Drago is pushed back even though he blocked the attack with Mana Guard. Drago closes the guard with speed as he throws a punch. The punch causes the dust to spread through the arena as the students are worried. The smoke clears as we see that Setsuna parried the attack. Drago throws a straight as Setsuna slips to the left. He throws a hook and Setsuna slips to the right. He throws a straight again as Setsuna parries it effortlessly. Drago complains about Setsuna only defending and not attacking. Drago attacks with a back kick as Setsuna parries it. Drago throws a flurry of blows as Setsuna is seen deflecting all the attacks. Drago creates a mana sword as Setsuna creates his. They are seen attacking each other as they exchange strikes. Drago jumps to mid-air, planning to end the fight. He strikes the ground as Setsuna dodges backwards. Drago swings his sword as Setsuna blocks it. Setsuna imbues his legs with mana and uses speed to break Drago's mana sword. Drago blocks Setsuna's attacks with his Mana Guard. Drago attacks with his newly created mana sword and Setsuna moves back. Drago sees that Setsuna is cornered. He imbues his fist with mana as he throws a punch. Setsuna dodges with immense speed, leaving an after image. Setsuna strikes Drago with the back as we see Drago on the ground. Like and subscribe to get the next part of this recap.